ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। कठोपनिषद प्रथम अध्याय द्वितीय वल्ली, and we are discussing on mantra number 20, very famous mantra, अनोरणीयान महतो महीयान आत्मास्य जन्तोः निहितो गुहायां तमः क्रतुः पश्यति वीतशोकः धातु प्रसादात् महिमानम आत्मा. While discussing on that, we have discussed in a very detailed manner. The first question is where we can know about Atma. If we want to meet my own Atma, where I have to go and find out. Now that answer Upanishad has given, Nihito Guhaya, in the cavity of the. Because as if we realize ourselves, our core nature, core existence, as if over there. If someone asks a small boy, "Who are you?" he touches his chest or heart like that and tell, "I am this, this, this." While Upanishad tells, Nihito Guhayam, Atma resides in the cavity of heart. It is as same as a small boy, little boy, is telling, "I am this." Because here I always experience myness. In the cavity of the heart, he is hidden, but he is not limited. He is hidden not in a very expressed way, but as if covered. At the same time, he is not limited because a pot or any confined place can't divide it. That we have discussed. Yet, anybody can't understand what is space. People say, "See, this is the pot space, this is the room space, and this is the total space." The imagination of pot space, the imagination of room space, it is our mere imagination. It has no basis. Actually, there is one space, but there is a pot, there is a room. That's why there is a misconception that there is room space, there is pot space, as if the space is divided in many. That's why, in the same way, if we say that we can realize our own Atma or self in the cavity of the heart, it doesn't mean that he is divided and he or Atma is residing in the cavity of heart as a uh, separated entity. It's not like that. We have discussed earlier also the amount of the space here, the amount of the space in totality. Clear? Means it is not confined by any limitation. Now, Atma is not limited by space, by time, by anything else. Upanishad has tried to make us understand about it. That is why he has coined the word anoraniyan mahato mahiyan. And then he told all our relationships in this whole world, it is because of Atma. So, because of which we are alive, others things are alive, and we have relationship with them, we should know what is that. Okay. How we can know Atma? With the pure mind. Pure mind means where there is no sankalpa, no vikalpa, no likes, no dislikes, no resolve, no alternative resolve, no plan A, no plan B, nothing else. And the mind is not extrovert to know something else from outside, to find happiness from outside. It is verily introvert. In such case, it is not also introvert, mana niruddha, as if mind gets still, absolutely gets still, calm and quiet, no ripple, no waves. The first sutra, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, the same. That is called union. When mind is calm and quiet and ripple free. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. There is no affliction, no turbulence, not a beat of ripple of thought, greed, likes, dislikes, sorrow, hatred, that lamentation, complaint, nothing. So, tam akratuhu pashyati beetasokaha. We discussed about akratuhu. Akratuhu means who has no desire. He is akratuhu, who is not ruled by his own senses and mind. We all are the slave of our mind, of our intellect. We are the slave of our desire. We can shout, sorry, we can shout for freedom, freedom, freedom. All shouting for physical freedom and with the pressure of mind and intellect. Intelligence is different thing. But we want to be intellectual, highest in physics, chemistry, medical sciences, accounting, finance, all the art of being more and more sophisticated slave. Freedom is something different. When the mind is cooperating with the Atma, senses are cooperating with the Atma, intellect is totally merged with the Atma. That is the actual freedom. And on that time, you are the witness of your everything else. So, tam akratuhu, the mantra was there. Tam means who is the common factor of all superimposition. Tam means the rope where snake was superimposed. So that tam is actually you, is the substratum of everything. What will happen if I can know myself as Atma? There is only one result. Vita Shokaha. From our life, sorrow, sadness will go. Why? Now I am not afraid that I will lose something else. There will be some loss. I'm not excited that there will be some gaining. I'm not anxious or I'm not at all depressed. Because the pot is sink, is merged into the ocean. Now there is no fear that I will lose water. The water is inside the pot, outside the pot. So this is a process when I segregate myself, I separate myself from Anatma Dharma, which is not self. And I am established with my pure intrinsic nature. And this is the only way to cross over the grief. In other place, it is telling Tarati Shokam Atmabit, who has known the Atma, he has crossed the river or the ocean of sorrow or sadness. This is in Chandogya Upanishad, 7th chapter, 1st Valli, 3rd mantra. Who is an Atmagya, self-knowledge holder, is the realized soul, पहुंचे हुए आत्मा, he has got eternal leave from the prison of sorrow, death, etc. Why? Because he has known the intrinsic nature of Atma. Any other things may be superimposed on it, but it doesn't affect. The superimposition doesn't affect. If you superimpose snake on a piece of rope, the rope never becomes poisonous venomous. Or if you superimpose anything else on the rope remains the rope. Likewise, when I come to know what is the intrinsic nature of mind, then whatever the superimposition, you can superimpose Divakar Chaitanya, but it is not associated with Divakar Chaitanya. Then you can condemn or complain against Divakar Chaitanya that he doesn't take Vedanta in a good manner. Uh, he's very slow and all other things. All the superimposition doesn't belong to the Chaitanya part. Divakar may be tainted by a lot of things, not the Chaitanya. Clear? If I am not associated with them, then if anyone insults this Divakar part, Chaitanya doesn't matter. So Chaitanya will not be sad if Divakar is insulted. Divakar is hard. His essence is hidden in the Chaitanya part. Other than knowing Chaitanya, Divakar can never be free from all such mental, physical afflictions. There is no other way. Dhatu prasadat atmanah mahimanam pashyati. The glory of Atma. one can really understand, know, feel, realize how dhatu prasada. One dhata. Dhata means vidhata, Lord, with the grace of Lord. And second meaning, if your antakarana, the inner instruments, are absolutely pure, with through that pure intellect or in an instrument, you can be able to know. So, how a sadhaka, a spiritual practitioner, day after day, month after month, did one thing only, to remove mental dirt. Atma is self effulgent. No need to know, no need to fight, no need to strive, no need to do a laborious job to know Atma. Atma is self effulgent. All the efforts you need, that is to remove your own mental dirt grossly. It is likes and dislikes, desires, greed, delusion, ego, self pride, jealousy, all such mental dirt is covering up as if they are covering up the Atma, your own intrinsic nature. All the spiritual practices like meditation, repetition of name, repetition of song, puja, worship, everything else, it is only to remove the mental dirt. When a spiritual practitioner, a sadhaka, is successful to remove his own mental dirt, then he becomes akratuhu. He is not become restless by his own resolution inside. संकल्प विकल्प से मुक्त है. ईशोपनिषद में है, तदेजति तन्नेजति तद्दूरे तद्भुवन्तिके तदंतर तदंतरस्य सर्वस्य तदु सर्वस्यास्य बाह्यतः. ईशोपनिषद, फिफ्थ मंत्र. The same concept. He is that super movable things. And he has it is absolutely steady, no movement. He is in the farthest of the far. He is in the closest of the close. He is inside the whole universe. And it is outside of the universe. How that pair of opposite things have been superimposed on Atma. What Upanishad is trying to make us understand? Now, Atma is beyond everything. It's a mere trying the best in the best possible way to make us understand what is Atma. Shastra is teaching us how to think, how to analyze, how to separate from Atma, self and not self. Nahi drashtur drishtehe viparilopoh vidyate Vrihadanyaka Upanishad 4.3.23. Who is the ultimate witness, his witnessing never gets stopped. Maybe Divakar is sleeping, Divakar slept, not the Chaitanya. Chaitanya never sleeps. Divakar sleeps. Of course sleeps, but not the Chaitanya. It's like, in older days in Bengal, where a lot of water body ponds are there, people used to drink that water only. And in that water body, people never used to get down or anything else. But it was maybe sometimes full of flora and fauna, some hyacinths. How people used to drink that water, they used to remove the green layer, and then the crystal clear water was there. They used to take it and drink. It is also like that. Whenever we can remove our mental dirt, we can get the touch of the nectar, and that is me, myself. Kathopanishad, second chapter, third valli, 17th mantra is there. It's like tam swacharirat prabrihen munjadi veshikam, means munja grass is there. At the time of sacred thread in Bengal, the Bengali rituals, before giving that final thread, they used to give another thread of munja grass. So munja grass, there is a stem. So always there is a separation from Ishika, the thread, and the stem. Clear? Likewise, first you have to separate your body from the mind intellect. From you have to separate your mind from the senses and intellect. Then you have to everything. When separation is done, what remains, that is you alone. Clear? What is sadhana? What is spiritual practice? This is the way to separate. आत्मा इज प्रकाशमान, और उनकी प्रकाश को कोई ढक नहीं सकता. नोबडी कैन कवर आत्मा's effulgence. He is always there. All the superimposed things, he is the self, core of all superimposition. Anuchiti dharma vishishtaha. Vrihadaranya Upanishad it is telling. It is interweaved in each and everything. Through eyes, what we are finding, we are trying to find it out. It is inside that also. Srotrasya sotram manaso mano yad vacho havacham sau pranasya pranaha. Kenopanishad, Prathama Adhyay, second mantra. He is the ear of the ears, eyes of the eyes, mind of the mind, speech of the speech. Means it is the essential thing. There is a wick in the lamp. That is why the flame is there. विक के रहते बिना प्रकाश संभव नहीं था. So Upanishad has told us repeatedly how to know Atma. Atma is never touched by anything else, not any bad thought, not any good thought, not bound by any karma or anything else. Why should I know Atma? Kasminnu bhagavo vijñāte sarvamidam vijñātam bhavati. If you know Atma, as if you know everything. This is called common knowledge. It is not special knowledge. That then I am a heart specialist, I am an eye specialist. Absolutely not. This is a Vastu Jnanam. Clear? Yad jnatva neha bhuya yanyat jnatavyam avasishyate. If you know Atma, it means you know each and everything. Clear? This is Bhagavad Gita 7.2. So, who is a realized soul, there is nothing left for him to know. Behind everything else, what is the essence that I know? That is Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. Each and everything is nothing but the expression of Brahma. Upanishad, Chandogya Upanishad says, third chapter, 14th Valli, first mantra. And this is called Samanya Jnanam. If I ask, what is this? This is Brahman. 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 When anyone knows the intrinsic nature of everything else, then there is no lamentation that I could not see these things, I did not get that things, I did not see it yet. I am the knower of everything. All the conditionings are name, shape only. The essence is Atma. Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. By knowing one, you can be able to know each and everything. Mundaka Upanishad 1.1.3. न तदस्ति विना यत् स्यान्मया bhutam characharam. Without it, there is not a single thing can exist in this whole world. Chandogya Upanishad 6.1.6. Why I am quoting Upanishad? For two things. That Upanishad has given the example in everywhere, and this is not Divakar Chaitanya's personal verdict. It is from the Veda. So, with the grace of my own self, I will be able to realize my own self. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Much of politics
Sorry,
in that,
please
in the
repeat.
family.
Please repeat.
No, I'm saying those qualities which you said, no jealousy, other things, less desire, stop সম্ভব হচ্ছে কিন্তু ওই ইনার সার্কেল ফ্যামিলিতে মানে কাজিনস হোক নিজের মার সাইড বাবার সাইড ওদের সাথে যত আমরা ফ্রেন্ডস এর সাথে আমরা ওপেন আর এত খুলে করতে পারছি ওদের সাথে হচ্ছে না কেন আমাদের দিকে তো কোনো নেই কিন্তু একটা রেসিপ্রোকেশন নেই একটা টাচ নেই তাহলে ওদের সাথে কিভাবে ব্যবহার করতে হবে?
We are open to our friends but very closed, not open for our close relative.
Too much of ego, hiding, not revealing, not being transparent, trying to expectations. So many things are there. I'm this problem.
There is a fear factor that if these people I know from nook and corner, from my childhood, how his nature is, if he comes to know about these things, he can be the hindrance of my growth. Or I want to give surprise to the closed family that see how much bigger I am. We always find respect from the closer family because suppose for me, for anyone else, I am the Swami for the outside whole world. But for the relative circle, I am still someone's nephew, someone's brother, someone's uncle. Just try to understand. So, it happens. So much big, so much respected you are in the outside world, we expect that same respect, value inside the family. Family is a different game. We forget. So each and everywhere you will find there is that ego, expectation, desire, anxiety. We are bound in different scale. In friend circle also, we don't express everything else. We don't discuss about our core family matter. because we are not open. And that openness is not required. See, the Brahmagna Vyakti never discuss anything else to anyone else. Not the household things to the friend, not the friend's things to the household. If he discusses the good things of each and everyone. Or if for the teaching purpose, if says any bad things of anyone, he never takes the name. Because to blame someone else is not his vision. But to teach others that, see, if you do these things, that is the result. I have seen, I have witnessed it in my own family or in my own friend circle. But he never takes the name. The self-knower is free from everything. Okay. Hari Hiyo.